Hello my friends and welcome to part 5 of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Let's Play. My name is Joshua Wenninger, so first things first, I'll check my missions. Guess. So I got myself 200 gems for finding another secret pack. Oh. Okay. And I'm done buying the all the bundle deals, which are again they're some of the best deals you can get here. And I'll show you the rest of the rewards for the Duel Pass Gold real quick. So I showed you up to 50, so here's the rest then. A few more gems, a few more SRs, which these are used to like help craft cards. Like, I think like basically for the URs, CPURs equals 1 UR of your choice. So that's pretty nice. It's either 3 or 4. Same thing with like the others, like 4 CPSRs equals 1 SR of your choice. Not sure if you can like mix and match them, like have like 8 CPSRs used on like a UR. But either way, it's still pretty cool. So I'll just go into solo. What I'll do is I'll just play solo because you get some nice card rewards. Like I just got Monster Reborn from my last victory, which is a nice card. And then from this one I'm getting 3 times Minion Captain, which is not like a great card, but like it can still like help improve my starter deck. Yeah. And once it starts getting tougher, maybe then I'll start thinking about like crafting, but like for now I'm just going with the solo mode, like to see what I can get from there before I start with the ranked mode. If like I'm closing into deadline with the gold pass, maybe then I'll think about like just like going to that. But for now I'll just stick with the solo mode since it's gonna be easier. Might as well include adding some of these cards. Not sure if I can use them, but might as well since it fills out my extra deck. And then these are generic, so I can't really use. These aren't really generic, so I can't use those links. Okay, so let's find. There's the Monster Reborn. And last but not least, the Ash Blossom. I'll just look it up. So I probably won't be opening any packs. Definitely not massive packs. Those are kind of like terrible deals. You'd rather be crafting specific cards for the archetype you want to build and then open the secret packs that unlock. But like you want to do it when you have a lot of gems because those secret packs only last for 1,000, and then for 24 hours, and they disappear out of that after that, and then I believe you have to like find another card that unlocks the secret pack again, or craft another card in order to get to that secret pack again. So basically, as long as it's small, you can open a bunch of secret packs. Unless like you get it by random, of course, like from like a bundle deal or something, you were like opening it anyway. Then you can't really control that. But as long as you can, like I would say, like wait until you have a lot of gems, and then you can craft a card for the archetype because that still counts. And then unlock the secret packs for that set archetype, and then you can get a bunch of cards from that archetype without like having to run into trouble of like a massive pack, which like has like a pool of like it's every card. And I believe the secret packs cost about the same as a massive pack anyway. So it's just a good deal overall. Let's see, what should I get rid of here? Definitely don't want to get rid of the Color Haunt, it's really good. Maybe the other skill success, so I guess I don't really need that. Maybe the Unstable Evolution. Yeah, I don't really need that. And then ooh, that's actually a really good card for like a battle stop. For I guess I could get rid of one of them. I don't know. I don't think so. It's just a really good card. I think that's fine for now. I'll just stop there. A 42 card deck isn't too bad. Okay, now I can play. Oh yeah, and in case, yeah, because you didn't really see my deck in a while, so there was my deck again. If you have any suggestions for this deck, feel free to let me know. You saw my whole card list in part 3 when I like first built my deck. I was going through all the cards there in that one. Okay, let's get into this duel. So there will be no pack opening this time. Again, I'm just waiting till I get further into like solo mode, see what happens there. Yeah, because as a free-to-play player, I definitely don't want to be wasting my diamonds. So I hope you understand. Okay, so Signet Universe gives all my Link monsters a boost of 300 attack and defense. Okay, I think I was... So... Yeah, see, and this is why it's so nice, because... Go ahead and summon the Leotor. I'll show you why the trap card is nice. Memory of Adversary. So he's gonna attack into that. I'm gonna take 4100, but I killed his monster. And you couldn't attack to my Leotor with the Trident Warrior because my Leotor would have grown by 500 attacks since he's a effect monster, that Trident Warrior. That's what's so nice about that. So I think I'm just gonna... I could go into Kochi, which does seem pretty nice. I think I will go into... Well... Yeah, I'll go into that one. Oh, I probably shouldn't put it there. Oh well. Yeah, you normally don't want to put Exceeds in the Monster zone because then it just like takes up that zone without it needing to. I should have placed it in the main monster zone, but I was a little sloppy there. Oh well, it shouldn't make a difference. But like it becomes more important to not mess up like that in ranked duels, since you're actually playing against real people there. And I heard that like a lot of people like that people of course use good decks. Well, yeah, now I get the Sword Master because of the card effects. See, so you're not only able to destroy the monster, sure you take damage from it, but you can, but like it acts as basically a monster reborn for your opponent's monster, and so now I can use it as a synchro material for the summon of my Syncro Monster guy. I probably should. Ooh, actually, no, I won't do that. I think I'm just gonna go for. Huh. I guess I can't go for the Syncro Summon? That's weird. Oh well. I'm gonna go for Sonic Universe. Target one of my opponent's monsters. I guess I could just do Super Quantum. I think I will do that one. And then I'm going to face up defense position. And now I can destroy his field spell, which is pretty nice. I'll just detach my own to destroy his field spell. There we go. And then I'll go into battle phase. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna, because I can only activate it while it has Exceed material, because I need to detach one every time I activate the Kochi Kochi's effect. Same with the Super Quantum Max effect. And the other thing about Super Quantum Max is like while he doesn't have any materials, I can't attack with it. Okay, I'll probably summon Crystal Beast Topaz Tiger, and then I might as well activate Sonic Universe to shuffle back in another one of my opponent's monsters. That's good for two reasons. One, if he has like graveyard recursion. If he has graveyard recursion, now he has less targets, and he's more likely to like draw kind of a dud. Well, he's probably drawing a lot of duds anyway, because, but like maybe like if he has like a battle trap like Mia Force, he won't be able to like draw, like it's less of a chance he's drawing that instead of like a monster, because I'm shuffling back in a lot of his monsters. So I'll choose the weakest of the two. So probably gonna do back in by the Wolf Shadow, since that's 1800 attack. I'll just go ahead and I'll probably change to attack position now, and then battle. This might be game, yeah. Hopefully. I attacked with the Kochi Kochi first because its effect only triggers if it destroys a opponent's monster by battle. Now I get to attack again with it, so it's like it. And that's game. So I got myself 3 Momentum Soldiers. I'll probably put those in my deck, since those are probably, again, like whatever rewards I get here are probably like better than like the starting cards I got. So I'm happy about really anything. So I could either do practice or duel. I still have a few minutes. I think I'm gonna do a practice this time. Let's do practice. Ooh, I get 600 diamonds, and it's using a loner deck, so I'm not able to use my own deck. Yeah, I think we'll go take a break from the duels for a bit and do a few practices. So this is practicing on Syncro Monsters. I know all the mechanics, but like, still like, the diamond war is pretty nice. Like 600 diamonds, that's not bad. That's gonna help for when I eventually want to open packs, which I eventually will. Okay, so yeah, basically with Syncro Monsters, like you saw in that one duel, you need to have a tuner and a non-tuner. Normally a tuner and a non-tuner. For a lot of Syncro Monsters, some Syncro Monsters ask for allow you to use 2 tuners. Like this is one specific that allows you to just use 2 tuners for Syncro Summon, which is pretty cool. It's an X-Saber monster. There's another. There's a few others that like have you use 2 tuners plus a non-tuner, or 1 tuner plus specifically 2 or more non-tuners. And sometimes, yeah, like Junk Warrior specifically asks for the Junk Synchron tuner plus 1 or more non-tuners. And also when you're making it, you have to not only fulfill its requirements, but also fulfill its level requirements. By offering like a level 3 tuner with a level 2 non-tuner, or like since Junk Synchron is level 3 in this case, a level 3 tuner with 2 level 1 non-tuners, since it says 1 or more. Usually they say 1 or more. Sometimes they're more specific. They say like plus only 1 more, or plus like it has to be specifically 2 more. I think a few of them say. So yeah, and some like monsters can like adjust their level for like Syncro Summons. So like you can treat their adjusted level as a new level for the purposes of Syncro Summoning, which is pretty cool. Okay. Okay, as it said, I get to snow summon twice, and now I can go straight into a Syncro Summon. So I can either go for a Sacred Warrior or Junk Warrior. So Sacred Warrior offers more protection, but Junk Warrior offers more power. I'll probably go for Scarred. Oh no, Scarred Warrior, my bad. For the extra protection. Okay. Again, try to place in a main deck Monster Zone if you can, so that you have room for your Exceeds, or if you're using Pendulums, I guess. But normally you want to have Lynx take the room of like these extra monster zones in the middle. Oh, so either way it would have been game. Okay. Well, I'm glad it didn't matter. I wasn't paying attention. 600 gems, that's pretty nice. Okay. Another practice, might as well. These won't take that long. I should be able to knock all these out before the end of the video. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop after I do all the practices though. So Exceed Summons, basically, for rank 4s, you usually need 2 level 4s, like rank, or like whatever it says. This one says 2 level 4s, so it takes 2 level 4s. Some of them ask for 2+, meaning you can use as many of your monsters for it succeeds something as you want, and usually it has benefits if you have more. That's normally 5, but you can also use 6 now. Like if you can get like a pendulum into the extra monster zone. And or like I guess like a level 4 synchro could work too. In that extra monster zone. Yeah, and then there's also ways of being able to overlay stuff after you've exceed. Sometimes the exceed monster will say like you can like overlay stuff to it as a part of its effect. Sometimes there's other ways. Some monsters allow you to overlay exceed monsters on top of them and let you. Sometimes they let you keep the materials of that previous exceed monster. Sometimes they don't. And then there's other there's rank 5 exceeds, which basically call for like level 5 monsters, and sometimes it will be like 3 level 5, like that one you saw when I was looking through my exceeds. But yeah, this one specifically calls for 2 level 4s, the Utopia. Okay. Goblin Bird. And if you have any additional questions about any of the things I'm doing in the duels, I can try to best explain. You can feel free to leave in the comments. I'll go for Heroic Champion because I get to double its attack with its effect. Let's go for a main monster zone. Okay. Oh, I forgot to use its effect. Wow, it doesn't matter. Wow, I'm kind of sloppy, but yeah, exactly 2,000, so it won't make a difference either way. These are just practice tools, so they're not really like taking into account like mess ups. Okay, Pendulum Summons. So I'll just like say additional notes about Pendulum Summons. A Pendulum Summon is pretty cool. I'll kind of show you a little bit. So, one thing to know about Pendulum Summons is you can, when Pendulum Monsters go to the graveyard, and you know that Pendulum Summons, because they look like that, like they have like a scale, they have like one Pendulum effect that's like within this scale, the blue and the red, and then one actual effect that's like below that. And then it doesn't matter how you set up pendulum scales. You can put this on the left or right, it doesn't really matter. They take up 2 of your spell and trap zone slots, by the way. Specifically the left and the right one. And so with the Pendulum Zone, if a Pendulum monster goes to the graveyard, it goes to the extra deck. And if it's like a Pendulum main deck monster, I believe this, you would have to like summon like fusion monsters normally again. I mean, I could be wrong, I don't really play Pendulums a lot, but I believe you would need to like summon. This wouldn't work for like fusions, exceed pendulums, but like with like main deck pendulums, when they go like the effect or the normal monster like these, when they go to the graveyard instead of going to the graveyard, they hit the graveyard first though, so you can still like banish them, I believe, from the graveyard. Or maybe they don't hit the graveyard first. Sorry, like anyone who has like who knows a lot more about pendulums, you can feel free to like correct me. But I believe they don't hit the graveyard, they go straight to the X deck face up on top of it. And if you're pendling, you can pendulum summon those monsters from the X deck. And as long as the levels are between the scales, like this one, like it needs to be between 2 and 7. So like, but if you're summoning pendulum monsters from the X deck, they have to go to the X Monster Zone or a link or a zone that a lit up pointer on a link monster is showing. But unless it's like showing your opponent's field, of course you can't summon stuff to your opponent's field. But right now, they're only in my hand. So, oh yeah, and you can pendulum summon as many monsters as you have from your hand. But with the X deck, it's like only up to like the amount of X Monster Zones you have. Either like the actual X Monster Zone or if like a link monsters point to an X Monster Zone. So I'll attack with these two game. Yes. But yeah, you can summon up to base. You could summon as many as 6. But if it's like from your hand, that's another thing. If it's from your hand, you have to summon it to a main monster zone. You can't summon a monster from your hand. And of course, like, it doesn't bypass, like, this card cannot be... it counts as a special summon, I believe. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, but it counts as a special summon, so you still can't summon monsters that cannot be special summoned from your hand as a pendulum summon. But I believe you can still summon monsters as long as they meet the level requirement that cannot be normal summoned as set, but can be special summoned. Okay, so link summons are probably some of the easiest. They do get a little tricky, but for now, like I'll basically show you how I do it. So I'll summon Link Slayer like it's telling me to. So that lets me special summon it by discarding. Wait, what? Oh, it just lets me special summon it. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, and then backup deck T allows me to special summon it when I control no. While I control Ace, at least one Cybers. And then, yeah, sometimes it will call for like 2 Cybers monsters. And you also need to pay attention to its link rating. This has a link rating of 2, so that means I use 2 monsters for its summon. You can also use like, if it called for like 2 monsters as a link rate and had a link rating of 3, I could use like, for example, 2 effect monsters. Yeah, like this. This one calls for 2 plus effect monsters. So the Honeybot you can count as 2, and a regular main deck monster counts as, or non-link monster always counts as 1. So you saw like in the side, like, so now this can count as 3 monsters. If I was to go for like a link 4 that called for 2 monsters, I could just use this and like another monster as long as it fits. Like if it says 2 effect monsters, I can't use a normal monster. And sometimes there will be monsters that call for other specific type of monsters. Like there's like ones that specifically call for links, I believe. So those were all the practices. I'm probably going into doing like links a lot more. So you'll be seeing a lot more of that, because links are usually some of the best monsters to go into because they're pretty easy to go into. So I don't have time for another duel, so I'll just end it there. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share, and subscribe if you did. Also, ring the notification bell to be notified of my next video, because I'm usually uploading these on a regular basis, trying to upload one of these Let's Plays a day. So far I've been doing pretty well. Okay, well, yeah, I got a few missions. I'll check the missions I unlocked. So I got 20 more gems from that. And then, let's see here. Oh, I got 50 CP as well, and then 100 CP. No, that's for the common rarity. And then 1,500 gems. That's quite a bit. Cool. Okay. So I'll just be ending it there. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye, everyone.